John Haidt. He wrote the best-selling book that essentially said that smartphones, social media are destroying children's brains, that we have evidence of brain damage, and that it's been responsible for this massive uptick in things like depression, anxiety, suicide, like things that
Sure.
are huge, important. But if you actually look at studies that have followed people over time, and in our lab for the last decade, we've actually been tracking kids on their phone and studying mental health and studying their daily engagement. And the National Academy of Sciences, something that, kind of scientists look at and revere, they convened a panel for a year. They reviewed all of the evidence, and they came out and essentially concluded there's tiny associations. It explains less than 1% of the variation in mental health problems. So that means 99.9% of causes are something else. The interesting thing for me was like this massive distance between what everybody believes, what parents, think, or what educators say, or what policymakers do, and what the studies show. And it's just that this massive narrative that's being put out there is actually misinformation, scaring a ton of people, causing fights within families, causing countries. Australia just banned smartphones and social media for under 16s. And it's all driven by this guy who is not a psychologist, is not a developmental psychologist, who hasn't done any research on it, just selling the story to people.